What's up, guys? Welcome to day 91 of Grinding Until I'm a Millionaire. If you guys watch the TikTok that shows everything, it was just a lot of me sitting on my computer in different places, which is good. It's Friday. I don't work on Fridays. Fridays and Mondays are the days that I keep off specifically. I do not want to work on either of those days. And so Fridays are when I film my content. I try and batch content together. I try and film it all in one day and then spend the next week editing it, scheduling it, getting it distributed, doing what I need to do with the content. But Fridays are typically the days that I film. And I've been kind of slacking. I did the live stream, and from the live stream, I was able to clip out 3 or 4 long form videos. And so it's really nice when that happens. It doesn't happen very often, but it's really nice when that happens. And, clipped out those videos, uploaded 2 on the second channel, uploaded 2 on the main channel, uploaded 1 on the second channel, and then went to my thumbnail spreadsheet and updated the thumbnails that I need for this upcoming week to include those videos. Just because I was on it, I just wanted to get it done, wanted to do it. Now, normally I film some Q&A videos and answer some questions and try and edit those real quick. Since I got the 3 videos from the live stream, I didn't worry about it. It's right around Christmas time. Ad revenue is down now because we just had that big burst around Black Friday. A lot of people paid more for ads, and so ad revenue on YouTube is going down. I can see it in the charts. Both channels made what would it be, 40% less than they did yesterday. It's just on a downward trajectory. And since I posted a couple videos today, it might jump up a little bit, but the amount of money you get per view right now is down. So that's just what it is. So I'm not too stressed about pumping out videos. I do want to get those review videos all done, like I've been talking about, and getting those scheduled out. But what I spent most of the day today on was working on the journal that I use, the planner, and I've changed it so much. Finally got it uploaded, finally got it ready to go and ready to order. So if you guys want to follow along and use the planner that I use, it's set up in a way to do OKR goals. It breaks it down. It's got exercises to help you find your objective, to help you find your key results for that objective. And it's crazy. And so I'm happy with all the changes. It really leveled up what I have been using. So I ordered one right now, got it sent over here. It should be here in, I don't know, probably a week or so. Hopefully they've got to print it, send it over, and then then I can start following along. And the new structure for it, I'm so excited, because what I would always try to do is juggle 3 objectives, and now with this structure, it's really focused on one objective. And the idea is that you work on that objective for 1 month. Hopefully you hit that objective and you can move on to another objective that month. And that way you're doing one objective at a time, so you can focus all your energy into it, but it's broken down into monthly increments. And what I normally do, what I have been doing, is I'll have 3 or 4 objectives and 9 to 12 key results that I'm trying to do at a time. And my energy just bounces around so much. I'll spend 1 solid day working on the consumer report that I want to do, a free PDF lead magnet, and I'll put a bunch of time into that, and then I'll get bored of it, and then I'll move over to tweaking my email list. And neither of these things are related. And if I just focus on one objective for 1 month, it'll be done. It'll be done in no time, because I'm focusing all my energy into it. And then I pick another objective and do it the next month. And anyway, so I've changed that structure, and I'm really excited to start doing it and working on it. I think I'll be I already get, in my opinion, a fair amount done just by following the writing down to-do list items. But doing it this way is going to be on steroids. And I'm excited because I need it, man. I've been stressing out so much. I'm just trying to make it, trying to pay off my debt, buy a house for the dog, house with a yard. I got so much I got to do. So anyway, that was one thing that I just spent all my time really working on that. I finally got it done at maybe 1:30. I got the main booklet and then the refill booklet done and published and set up. It's not on the store side yet, but it's set up so I could order them, go through it, and then test it out, make sure that it's what I want to do. Anyway, got that done at like 1:30, maybe even 2. It's 3 o'clock right now. I'm going to wrap up this episode and get everything scheduled, get everything uploaded, and then go to bed. So today's a filming day. I didn't film as much as I normally do because I spent all that time working on the planner and the booklet. I'm going to, tomorrow I double at work. It's a Saturday. Normally I make most of my money on Saturday and Sunday when I double. And so hopefully it's good tomorrow. It's New Year's Eve, and then I work a closing shift on Sunday. I don't think I double, which I don't really care, but it would be good to be here. She's going to freak out with the fireworks. She's not a fireworks fan. And so hopefully I can get off work and just be here with her while that's going on. Anyway, I don't get very excited about New Year's. I used to like the idea of it, but honestly, the more I think about it, like maybe this is kind of pessimistic, but it kind of makes me sick. Like right now, what you're seeing is an influx of people buying healthy food, an influx of people signing up for the gym, an influx of people trying to build better relationships, trying to be there for their family, it's just a bunch of bullshit. If that stuff was really important to you, you'd be able to do it year round. You'd find a way to make it work year round. And now I appreciate the effort. Like, I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody who's going on their fitness journey or whatever. Like, that is not the point. But the point is, like, everyone is so fake. And for some reason, we get this burst of inspiration and motivation to live the life that we should be living right around New Year's, and it drives me crazy. Like, okay, come February or March, the gym is going to be dead again. Everyone's too preoccupied with everything. Everyone's eating, like, it just all changes. Like, it doesn't actually last. And I think that's the problem with people. I catch myself getting in those loops. Like, I do things or I don't do things that I know I should be doing, that I know my life would be better if I did do them or I didn't do them. And it's just really hard. And so like I'm guilty of it too, is what I'm getting at. I'm not perfect. And I definitely get these big inspiration urges to change something or do something differently. But I hate it. I hate the whole concept behind it. And I just hate how it makes me sick. Like I said, it just makes me sick that everyone tries it, but nobody can stick with it. And there's a really good book. It's called The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. It was one of the first books I listened to in like 2020, I think. Love that book. It's such a good book. And the whole point of it is like kind of what I talked about a couple days ago, is how motivation is temporary, but discipline is permanent. And what Charles says in the book is essentially, if you can learn how to build habits around things, then you're naturally doing things that are right for you. If you build the habits in the right way, or you build the right habits. There's a really good story about this guy. He had short-term memory loss. He couldn't even draw a map of his house because he can't remember what room is where. Okay. He'd go on a walk with his wife every single day. They'd go on a walk, and he'd pick up like pine cones or whatever that he would find on the walk. But she had to stay with him because like this dude can't remember where he lives. If he got lost, like he'd be screwed. And so they'd go on a walk every evening. They'd go on a walk and do this thing. And she hears me say walk. You're so cute. Anyway, they do that every evening. And one day she was putting on makeup or getting ready, and he was sitting on the couch, and there was like pine cones out there in the living room. And she's like, "Hey, where'd you go?" And he's like, "I don't know where, I've been here." And like this guy went on a walk on his own and didn't remember it. But the reason like he didn't get lost, the reason he did his normal routine, is because he built that habit. And the place that stores our habits is different than like our short-term memory. And it was a really fascinating thing to read about, because if you can make a habit, like it's just as simple as brushing your teeth, I guess. If like every night before you go to bed, you just walk in the bathroom and brush your teeth, and that's just how you do things. You don't have to worry about adding another task to your to-do list, if that makes sense. Like you you have your nighttime habit and you do X, Y, and Z at nighttime, that's your habit, then you don't have to worry about everything else. Like, yeah, if you add something on, if you want to put lotion on before bed, now you've got to add that into that routine. But I've been really trying to figure out how to build better habits and better routines so that those things will last with me. And again, I'm not perfect at it, but there's a lot of things that I think I do pretty well. And it's all because I've got the habit mindset and not the, oh my God, I need to do this task mindset. And maybe you guys can get some value from that. Maybe you can think about things in your life that you have a hard time doing and just try and think about how you can add that as a habit. I have a habit. Every morning I wake up, I get an energy drink, no matter what. Is that a good habit? No. There's bad habits too. And if I could replace that with every morning I get up and I drink some water on my way to get an energy drink, like I just grab my water bottle and drink it while I'm walking to the gas station to get an energy drink, that would be a much better habit. And it like ties in those things. So anyway, with the gym, things like that, you just work in the habits and then you don't have to rely on your motivation because like we said, motivation doesn't last forever. And it's really a disappointing thing. I don't think I have too much to talk about other than all of that. I just recorded a video that talks about how much money I make from my YouTube channel with 30,000 subscribers because we'll probably hit 30K tomorrow, and I'm pretty excited about that. I've been growing that channel for so long, man. I started it in 2009 when I was, I'd be like 13. I started that channel when I was 13, and I posted really bad quality BMX riding videos, and like I was not very good at the time. And anyway, I love that channel, but probably gonna hit 30K. And so to celebrate, I made a video that breaks down how much money I make on a channel with 30K. And if you guys are curious about that, then you can check that out too. But this is day 91. I'm really tired. It's 3:06. I still got to edit this. I'm not going to be in bed until like 4. So we'll cut it short today. If you guys are listening, I appreciate you hanging out with me and listening to me ramble. It means a lot. We'll see you in day 92.